All right, I want to share with you guys some closing thoughts on the Blue Alpinist. How dare you, Blue Alpinist? Listen, it's not the Alpinist's fault. This is a great model. This is a great watch. There's no denying that. I think I instantly was not going to connect with this watch because of the whole experience. And I was resistant to get on that bandwagon of everyone hating the fact that it's a limited production, the way it was released, all of that. Because I'm usually totally fine with however anything is done that way. I just really don't care. But the more I thought about it, and the more I think I was kind of affected more so by the way everybody else was reacting to the release, both the pros and the cons. And then, of course, once I posted the last video of this watch, and it was obvious that I was not going to keep the watch. I also probably said that in the video. So I had no shortage of probably 50 people reach out to me, many different sources, whether it's on YouTube, Instagram, email, everywhere. So now that put me actually in a position where I'm kind of trapped. I'm darned if I do, I'm darned if I don't, sort of thing. So I made a decision, and it's my hope that my experience, my sour experience I had with dealing with purchasing this watch from the vendor, the way the whole thing was done and the aura around this watch, I'm hoping that by me selling the watch to the new owner, that new owner will have a positive experience. So that's why I say it's not the watch. It's not the watch's fault. It's the experience that I encountered with this watch. On top of the fact that I don't really keep most of these watches, guys. You know that anyway. So, I mean, it's not like a big deal that I buy a watch and then I sell it. It happens like 99% of the time. I'm not going to lie, there was a little bit of hope that this thing was going to be amazing and I was going to connect with it, but it's not every watch happens that way. So what I decided after my bombardment of requests to sell people the watch, and sure, I could profit on this watch. I paid $600, I paid $25 extra for expedited shipping, which turned into like I got it after everybody else. So as far as I'm concerned, I really should get my $25 back, but I'm not going to even contact the company. I don't really care. I'm over it. I moved on. I don't have time for that. So what I decided to do is sell it to another watch enthusiast that I've had contact with in the past. And we've actually had a dealing in the past. I think I bought or he bought. I can't remember what it was. He has a YouTube channel, and he was a fellow Michigander. So the people that watch this other YouTuber, you will know instantly when he receives the watch. I sold him the watch at my cost, the $600, not including the shipping, just the $600. And I believe that he is going to enjoy this watch and wear this watch, and that if for any reason he decides that he doesn't want to enjoy it or wear it or anything anymore, that I believe that he will do the same thing. He will pass it on. So he's a good guy, and I feel really good about this decision to sell to my, I don't want to say my buddy. We've talked and stuff like that, but it's not like we're friends or anything like that. So, but that's my decision. I made that today. There was a bunch of different ways I could have handled this, and I initially dabbled with the thoughts of selling for like $850 or something. I don't know why that number stuck in my head. I think that number stuck in my head because I knew if somebody paid $850 for it, that they probably weren't going to go flip it, because the amount of money that you're going to make, even if you throw it on eBay and you already paid $850, the shipping and then all the fees and everything like that, it's not really worth your time. So I think I had that $850 in my head because then that person is probably going to keep the watch and enjoy it. And I would rather the watch go there. There was tons of people I think I could have also sold the watch to for $600 that would have kept it and loved it and adored it. But I just always have a little bit of uncertainty that, what percentage of those people are just going to go ahead and go capitalize on this insanity that's happening on the aftermarket, the resale. And it's not the people that list it. So there's people that are listing things, as say 99 cents a starting bid. It's the buyers. So you guys are all mad about the people buying them just to flip them. That's not the problem. The problem is when you guys are, not you, but you know what I'm saying, when people go out and they bid that sucker up, or, they pay double what it costs new. That's the issue. So if you didn't get the watch, that's another problem. Like, I know people are saying they weren't able to get one and stuff. I'm fairly certain there's going to be more coming out. I don't know that they fully, like, we talked about this on an Instagram post, I think, or something. This is number 959 of 1959. I don't know that they sold or, listed and sold all 1,959. I would not be surprised if they held back a few. So be vigilant, be patient, and be ready to click buy it now. There's going to be other models coming out. They're almost certain there's going to be more colorways coming out. And there might even be more of these out there. Or just be patient and wait, and the market will settle down. And you'll probably see these trading on the secondary market for like $750, which is not insane. Yes, you're paying a premium, but it's not insane. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to inform you of my decision and why I am selling this. Because on top of the fact that I buy watches and sell watches all the time, but on top of that, I almost feel like this watch is not the watch. Let me clarify that. I feel like my experience was toxic. So, but it was as a whole. It wasn't necessarily one thing. It wasn't Seiko. It wasn't the limited edition. It wasn't the company I bought it from. It wasn't any one of those things. It was the combined of all of that. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. And sorry I had to ramble on this one, but I will have some regular watch content coming up soon. Enjoy your watches.